Hello, welcome to my channel Ganitavayini. I am HarshaVardhana. In previous session we discussed about identities and fundamental properties of algebra of complex numbers. In this session we are going to discuss about problems on complex numbers. Let us see. Simplify the expression 1 plus 5y plus 7 plus 2y. For this problem, we have to identify the real parts and the imaginary parts. Real parts are 1 and 7. Imaginary parts are 5i and 2i. After knowing the real and imaginary parts, we combine real numbers and the imaginary numbers separately. Combining the real numbers, we get 1 plus 7 is equal to 8. After this, combining the imaginary numbers, we get 5i plus 2i, that is equal to 7i. After solving both, we combine the results to get the final and simplified answer, that is 8 plus 7i. Hello everyone, I am HarshaVardhana. Welcome to my channel Ganitavayini. In previous video, we solved about addition of complex numbers. In this session also, we are going to solve some more problems on addition of complex numbers. That is, simplify 5 plus 4i plus 7 plus 2i. Here in this expression, first we have to know about the real and imaginary parts. In this problem, 5 and 7 are real parts. 4i and 2i are imaginary parts. First, after that, we have to group the real and imaginary parts. That is 5 plus 7 plus 4i plus 2i. Then add the parts separately. That is, we have to add the real parts separate and the imaginary parts separate. For the real part, 5 plus 7 is equal to 12. For imaginary part, 4i plus 2i is equal to 6i. After that, we combine the sums. Combine the results from step 2 to get simplified and get the expression, that is 12 plus 6i. Welcome to problem 3. Simplify 3 minus 8i plus 4 minus 2i. In this problem, we have to first separate real parts and imaginary parts. That is, 3 and 4 are real parts, 8i and 2i are imaginary parts. In step 1, we group the real numbers and the imaginary numbers with unit I. So the expression becomes 3 minus 4 plus minus 8i minus 2i. After this, we simplify the each group and perform addition and subtraction operations. For both, real and imaginary parts. Then the problem becomes 3 minus 4 is equal to minus 1, and minus 8i and minus 2i is equal to minus 10i. So the combined, the simplified, real and imaginary parts to get the final answer, that is minus 1 minus 10i. Welcome to the fourth problem, that is 4 into 2 plus 3i minus 5 into 6 minus 3i. Here we have to perform multiplications. First we simplify the terms to solve the multiplication, that is 4 into 2, that is 8, and 5 into 6, that is equal to 30. Then expression becomes 8 plus 3i minus 30 minus 3i. In step 2 we group the real and imaginary parts, that is 8 minus 30 plus 3i minus 3i. After that we simplify the each group, perform addition and subtraction for both real and imaginary parts, that is 8 minus 30 is minus 22, imaginary part of 3i minus 3i is equal to 0. Therefore we combining the simplified parts to get the final answer, that is minus 22.